This is your girl, Divine Karma. Out here in these walking streets, baby. What y'all up to? I just wanted to see if y'all wanted to walk with your girl. I know it's bright. Hopefully my phone don't get too hot. I sent you peace, light, love, and harmony, as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. Finna get these 3 miles in, you dig? But I hope everybody's doing okay. Whew. I need to put my sunglasses on, child. I might need to do that because it's bright than a mofo out here. Love the sun. You know, do y'all realize the sun can heal you? Did y'all know that? You know, they got folks scared of the sun. I don't want to get my video flagged, so I ain't gonna go too crazy into it. But they got people thinking the sun will do something to you. Baby, the sun is life. The sun is life. Man, you could take all the vitamin D pills you want to, honey. But overstanding ain't nothing like getting that vitamin D straight from the source. How dare that they blame an illness on the thing that gives life. Don't even make sense. People that got so conditioned to think that is true. Child, listen. Ain't no way. You ain't gonna never convince me, ever, that the sun would do such a thing. You ain't gonna never convince me that the sun would do such a thing. I'm just out walking, chit-chatting. Yeah, they didn't convince us. What you grateful for today? That's what I wanted to ask. Happy Friday. What you grateful for today? You grateful because it's Friday? Thank God it's Friday. I forgot the words to the R. Kelly song, but it's one of my favorites. What you grateful for today? Some people grateful that it's Friday. Some people grateful that it's payday. I'm grateful for the sun shining. I'm grateful I got great health. I'm grateful to be out here getting my vitamin D on. How y'all doing? What you grateful for today? You grateful that it's Friday? Who got paid today? Just got paid. It's Friday night. Party jumping. Feeling right. What you grateful for today? What you grateful for today? Who got money today? Who got paid today? Who got money today? What you buying? What spiritual thing you buying today with your money? Walk and talk with your girl. We talking about gratitudes. You know, when a whole bunch of people come together and say what they grateful for. Man, do y'all know the energy and the residuals that come back to us? So I done already said, love, what I'm grateful for, baby. I'm grateful for this sun shining. I'm grateful for this vitamin D finna, man, beautifully bless my skin. This melanin. What you buying today? Look at, y'all know what? It's something about freaking with me, with bees. You know how people get scared of bees? For some reason, I think I said this before. I be feeling like, what was that movie? Jupiter Ascending. I be feeling like her because when I get around bees, they just be coming around me like I be cool. They don't be really disturbing me. Who this? What you know about space engineering. What you know about space engineering? Inform us about space engineering. I mean, I wasn't making a live about space engineering, love. So if you wanna tell us something about space engineering, please do so. Hey, who is that? Hey, Thandi. I don't know. You don't know nothing. You always know something. You know how I know you know something? Because you on here typing, so you gotta know something. Hey, Elizabeth. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. What is everybody grateful for today? I want to know who got paid today, what you buying this weekend, what you doing, what y'all up to, what you grateful for on this beautiful freaking Friday. Who that? We got puppies out here. Everybody out here. Happy Friday to you, beloved. I'm telling you, I'm finna get these 3 miles in. Just decided I was gonna drop in on y'all. Who else out? Who gonna exercise today? Who else gonna go for a walk in the park in nature something today? Folks done got paid today. Folks just like, I'm going to the mall. You know what? When I get paid and get monies, baby, I can't keep myself out of a metaphysical. I'm buying decks and cards and crystals and candles. And my white candle, I looked at it this AM. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go on and go get another one. Have to go on and go get another one. But yeah, I was speaking on, they got us actually believing that this beautiful thing called the SUN can cause us harm. And it's crazy because they really have society thinking that this SUN is going to harm us. The thing that gives life here. It's just crazy that they did that. I mean, just think about it. It don't even make sense for real. But they done made us think this. Got folks out, but it's money. It's money, love. It's money. If I can convince you that being out in the sun has caused you an illness, that you gotta go pay thousands and thousands of dollars to get treatment for. Ooh, child, that's gangster. That is gangster. You don't need no weapon. A physical weapon when you can convince people of that shit. Child, baby, bye. And they sure didn't convince us of it too. Well, not me, I know better, baby. Ain't nothing, you can't tell me nothing about no sun. It's gonna cause me to be ill. You ain't gonna do it. I'm just not gonna damn believe it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna damn do it. Because it just don't work like that for me. Because I truly believe Gaia, Sophia, the great mother, man. And just like, I know it's stuff that's poisonous we can't eat. It's poisonous berries, it's poisonous mushrooms and stuff like that we can't eat. But, and I don't even think that they poisonous. I think that our bodies just can't handle whatever is in there. I'll say that much. But, yeah, you ain't on no day gonna convince me that this beautiful ass thing up in the sky, yeah, that thing is gonna cause me an illness. I ain't gonna believe it today. I ain't gonna believe it mañana. I ain't gonna believe it next year. Ain't gonna freaking believe it. It's all about money. So I tell folks, I know a lot of people protest in March. I've been asked to participate in a lot of marches and protests back in the day. But it was, for some reason, my ancestors and my team was just like, nah, that ain't you. And it had its time. And I know people gonna do it, and I'm not knocking folks that do. But we've already done that. Especially brown folks. We've already done that shit. And they don't care. That's the other thing. And you have to be careful when you're in large crowds now. Concerts, marches, protests. You got to be careful out here, y'all. Because they got technology. If y'all don't know about harp, you better look it up, baby. How dare they name a technological weapon after a beautiful instrument as the harp. But they got harp machines out here in technology that they use on folks to change their frequencies, to imprint things in they mental. When a whole bunch of people get together, you gotta watch it, baby. These folks is out here, I'm telling you, and we know who they is. They out here doing rituals. That's the other thing. I don't move around in a lot of large crowds like that. Because they got folks out here. I call them the NPCs, non-playable characters. But they got them out here. And when large crowds, concerts and events and stuff like that, baby, they send them people out. And these people have transmitters on them. And they use technology. They turn that switch on. And the next thing you know, you ain't even in control of your own thoughts. Y'all got to be careful out here. You got to be careful. How Cat Williams said, don't be sorry, ho. Be careful. Because they'll do it. That's why I try to minimize being around. I'm an introvert for real. But I try to minimize being around a lot of people. Like, I go to concerts every once in a while. But you best believe before I go, when I tell you, baby, I get some candles and them crystals and them herbs, and I get into some gangster protection before I go be around a whole bunch of folks. Because I'm telling y'all, do y'all remember, was that last year or the year before? When, was it A$AP Rocky? Who was that? Or Travis Scott? One of them had that concert and had a whole ritual. Some people was unalived. Folks was complaining. They had lost their mind temporarily during the concert. Who remember that? Do y'all remember that? I'm telling y'all. These people, they'll do it. They'll do it. You got to stay protected. Trust your intuition. You know, a lot of people say, you know, Divine, how can I activate my third eye? There's levels to activating, but if you want the minimum activation just to get your foot in the door, baby, when your gut tell you some is off, you go ahead and roll with it. That's the gateway to opening your third eye. When your gut and something in your soul is telling you that something ain't right, you trust it and you get from around it. That's a simple technique. That's like telling your third eye, okay, I wasn't sure before, but I'm sure now. Yeah, your third eye gonna be like, okay, you didn't open the door. We gonna do a little bit more. And day by day, week by week, that thing will get stronger. But you gotta be careful. You have to understand something about your government. They only come out with guns blazing and doing the most and causing chaos when they know they about to lose. They time up, boo-boo. They time up. The star seeds we here, the indigos we here, the light workers we here, baby. And we here to take our damn planet back. But not in the version that y'all got it in. We creating the new earth. It's already created. If you on here with me, you already in it. Because I rolls with folks that's already in the fifth dimension in the new earth. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. Don't trip on the wars. Don't trip on the chaos. When you watch the news and you let that, it's intentionally set to put you in the fear base. Don't do it. Don't do it. Know that you already protected. That ain't even your timeline. You know the news is in its own timeline. Whenever you click on the news, you just signed a verbal contract that you agree to the timeline. Just don't click, don't watch it. And you won't be in the timeline. I don't watch the news. I wake up every day. Baby, I look out the window After I say my mantra to the divine, then I look out the window. Ain't nothing crazy going on. Sun is shining or it's raining, whatever it's doing outside. And baby, that's my indication from source that all is well. And I get up and keep it pushing. I usually check my email after I've been up for an hour or two and meditated. Then I check my email. And when I check my email, if there's anything crazy going on, one, my sister, all she do is watch the news. And she still can't figure out why she depressed all the time. So if anything crazy going on, she gonna call me. And two, it's gonna show up on my Yahoo feed. It'll show up. When I go check my email, anything crazy going on, I see it on that first screen. If I see the Cheeto, aka y'all president, if I still see the Cheeto on there popping his gums, I know, hey Khadijah, hey boo boo, I know that all is well. You gotta be careful out here. When you turn the news on, you agreeing to be in that timeline. If you don't want to be in the timeline with war, I love you, Khadijah. If you don't want to be in the timeline with the Cheeto, if you don't want to be in the timeline with your lying government, baby, don't click on the news and agree to the timeline. Everything here is a contract. This, what we're doing right now, is a contract. Anytime you pick up the phone, answer the phone when somebody calls you, you just verbally accepted a contract. Everything is a contract. So what you don't accept, then you won't be in that contract and in that timeline. If you don't want to talk to the damn bill collectors, you don't want to be in the bill collector timeline, don't answer the damn phone. That way you can't accept the contract and you can't enter the damn timeline. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. A lot of people, I changed my phone number last week. I've had the same phone number, y'all, since 2010. Changed my phone number last week. I just woke up Saturday morning, last Saturday. It's over with, changing my number. Everybody, why you change your number? Man, too many people got access. And I'm over hitting the, hitting the FU button. Hitting the FU button, not answering. When I could just cut all the contracts and timelines from even attempting to come my way. But I'm going to give y'all a tip. That for those of you that get spam calls. Because that's a timeline in the contract. Let me tell you, I did forever and it helps. Spam calls. If you take you off their calling list, they ain't going to do it. But if you answer as a business, they'll take you off the list. Mine was Sam's Pizza Parlor. Woo, child. When I tell you my staff used to roll at me, so, because if you just keep ignoring, they just gonna keep calling. Sam's Pizza Parlor, would you like pepperoni or sausage today? But when I tell y'all my staff and my sister and them be cracking up, one of my co-workers said, Kamitra, I'm finna do it. I'm finna do Sam's Pizza Parlor when the spam people call. I said, I'm telling you, watch what happens. He texted me and said, Kamitra, it worked. I said, Sam's Pizza Parlor, pepperoni or sausage. I ain't had no spam call in 5 days. I said, I told you. The longest I went without a spam from doing Sam's Pizza Parlor was almost 2 weeks with no spam. Then they kind of transferred the number over to a new person that didn't put it in the system. So it didn't delete it all the way, but man, when I tell you it knocked that joint down about 60-70%. Make up a business. I'm telling you, look at the bees, child. The bees, I feel like Jupiter ascended, baby, because they be all around. Sam's Pizza Parlor. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. They out here doing maintenance on the place. But try it, I'm telling you. I've been feeling the urge to change mine as well. Yeah, baby. I just woke up last Saturday, Khadijah, baby. My whole family like, you done had this number since 2010. Yep, and ain't finna have it no more today. Not gonna do it. Too many people got access to me. It was folks texting and calling me from like I ain't talked to. Yeah, y'all noticed. I ain't gonna do it. So I changed my baby. When I tell y'all my phone do not be ringing like that, I ain't had to do Sam's Pizza Parlor not one time. It's off right now. It's been so peaceful, girl. Yes, honey. And you know that's the thing. I shouldn't have to turn my phone off to get peace. I shouldn't. Because I might miss an important call. Especially, I have my own business at LLC. So I can't really afford to have my phone off. I got clients emailing me, booking. And when people book on my website, soon as they book, it comes to the email that they booked. So I ain't trying to wait hours. As soon as it comes to my email, I respond. Hey, I got your booking, your whatever they booked for, energy healing, whatever. Respond and set up a date. So I can't afford with an LLC and clients, especially have my business that have my phone off. So I was like, yeah, we want to do something. Because as Kat say, this right here, I ain't going to be able to do it. But my phone been so quiet and peaceful. And then I had a little situation going on with an ex. It was too much. Had to shut it down. Had to shut it down, baby. If certain people get my number at this point, I know I got a snitch in my family or from immediate friend circle. But y'all get out and get some sun today. I asked y'all earlier, what you grateful for? I said, I know people got paid today. What you grateful for? I tell you what, I'm going to say this. Whatever your life purpose is, if you know what your life purpose is and you ready to get to it, if you got paid today, I don't care if it's 50 cents. Go buy something that's related to you moving into your life purpose. If you an artist and you know at some point that's your life purpose, what you came here to do, go out today and buy you some paintbrushes. Go out today and buy you a canvas. Go out and buy some crayons. I don't give a damn. Get you some Crayolas or something. But whatever your life purpose is, if you know you a tarot reader like myself and into the metaphysical, go buy you a little small deck of cards. Ain't got to be nothing expensive and fancy. Go buy you some candles. Go buy you some crystals. Invest in yourself today. Everybody. Just a little something. If you just lie, ain't got that much. It's okay. You ain't got to have that much. Even if you go watch a YouTube channel of somebody that is already where you trying to be in your profession, go watch them and learn some stuff. Invest in yourself today. You get up every day and get on this matrix treadmill and give these people at a job that you know damn well this ain't why you came here, and you give them 40 hours a week, for some of y'all more, of your time and energy. You barely got any for yourself. By the time you get home, you so tired. So today, you quick to respond. I appreciate. Hey Karen, how you doing, love? Yeah, Karen is ready. Karen ready. There y'all, if you don't know, Monday, April 13th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all asked and I'm doing it. I will channel one spirit, one entity, whoever it is on your spirit team, $11.11. It'll be on my other channel, Divine Karma's Love and Twin Flame Oracle. You can pay the $11.11 on the super chat, but if you pre-book and pay me $11.11 on the pre-book, the pre-book people will get done as soon as I get on the live. I already got a list of pre-books, y'all. I was getting pre-book lists I was getting putting folks on the list out of my bed last night at 11 something. So if you want to know who's on your spirit team, one person, you can either put it on the super chat or you can DM me. You can DM me here or email me, New Earth Mindset, NUEarthMindset@gmail, and just say, hey, this is such and such from YouTube. I want a pre-book. And I'll email you back and say, these are the ways you can pay. As soon as I get your 1111, maybe you go on the list. All right? So if y'all didn't know, go ahead and get on it, because I'm telling you, the list it's already filling up. After this one, I'm going to probably wait 2 weeks. The next one we're going to do is past lives. I'm going to channel one of your past lives. What message you need from that past life. Any karma you brought with that thing, cycles you need to close out here, that's going to be the next one. And it'll be the same thing. You can pay on the super chat on my other channel, or you can pre-book and you'll go first. Everybody that pre-book, I'm hitting them first soon as the live come on. So like I said, this stuff people been asking for, because I know everybody can't afford to pay $100+ for my services. Because me channeling Akashic Records and all of that, yeah, them services for me for channeling, it's like $100 per person. Because that's energy for me. It ain't about, it's channeling takes energy. It do. So for me, y'all don't even know. Saturdays, and we will be on here tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. free. Channel messages from your loved ones. We back on schedule. I had to take a little break last weekend. But we back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Wish I was outside walking. Yeah, I try to get out and get me 3 miles in. I've been really focusing on my health lately. But we'll be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Channel messages from your loved ones. I don't charge for that one. That's every weekend if I'm not working. And we'll be here tomorrow. But if you want to know who on your spirit team, go ahead and do what you need to do. All right. And after that, we'll take a break, and then I'll do past lives and Akashic Records. Like I said, this is my response to people who can't afford right now, because people going through it. The economy is crazy. So that's why I do what I do. Sometimes I don't charge for nothing. I just do stuff. So, because I know I'm doing my calling. So I don't worry about it. I told y'all the other day, when you move into what you're supposed to be doing, your life purpose, why Source sent you here, you don't get paid for time no more, boo-boo. That's the matrix. You get paid for your energy. The paycheck for your energy come from Source. That thing ain't never bankrupt. You hear me? I'm going to say it one more time. You get paid for time in the matrix. That's your job. When you move in your life purpose. Thank you, beloved. Who is that? Hey, Thera. When you get paid for time, that's the matrix. That's your job. When you move into your life purpose, baby, you get paid for your energy. And your payment from your energy come from Source, from the divine, whoever that is for you. And it ain't never bankrupt. Always got plenty. You ain't got to worry about no bounce checks. You ain't got to worry about it closing. You ain't got to worry about getting laid off. You ain't got to worry about promotions. Because, baby, Source money always good. Source money is always good. How they say you could take that to the bank. Baby, you can take that to the bank. You can take that to the bank. Is it easy? Nope. I ain't gonna tell you it is. My family is still telling me I have lost my whole mind from leaving $125,000 salary and traveling the world to do what I'm doing now because I love it, and work at Earthbound part-time, which is a metaphysical store. I work there about 20 hours a week selling crystals and candles. People coming in getting reads. And while I'm at work at the store, the store manager's like, I don't mind, so baby, I go on to do it. You want to read? They be like, yeah. It ain't easy. Some days I wake up And I'm like, divine. My pockets, my ego and my pockets start talking to each other. Divine, you know we miss that money. I know you do, baby. I know you miss me punching that clock and getting paid for my time. But I promise you, that source, that God, who, when I tell you, is the best business manager I have ever had. The best boss I've ever had. So I'm going to try to stick this thing out. I wake up some days, it ain't always peachy. When y'all see me get ghosts for a day or two, one thing about me, I don't like to do readings and services and stuff like that when my energy off. So if you don't see me that day, I'm either exhausted or my energy off. And I ain't finna never bring nobody half of me on a live, on a reading, on a client, none of that. If I can't give you 111%, I'm gonna take a break until I am, and then I'll be back. But today, invest one small thing into your life purpose today. 50 cents, $1, whatever. If you writing, you want to be an author, man, go buy you a new something to write on, new notebook. Notebooks, you can get them at the dollar store for $1. Whatever you know your life purpose is. But you know right now you still got to work that physical job. You give them so much of you every week at that job. Today I want you to give something to your life purpose. You give so much energy in all these hours to the matrix. Your life purpose come from source, come from God, Allah, Buddha, Yah, whoever that is for you. How about today you invest in your life purpose? Because that means you investing in source and the soul contract and agreement that y'all made before you came here. 50 cents, $1. Like I said, I don't care if you an artist. Go buy you a box of damn Crayola crayons, the bootleg version. It don't matter. Today, invest in yourself, in your life purpose, and watch it open doors for you. Because it's like you telling source, I ain't got a lot, but I tell you what, if I'm willing to invest in what we agreed, what I'm supposed to be doing here while I'm still working in this matrix, then you better believe, I told you, source is the best business manager you'll ever have, best boss you'll ever have, and it will respond. And it will say, oh, you gonna spend this $2 on this box of Crayolas for your life purpose? Let me send a little something your way. That's how this work, y'all. That's how this work. I'm not telling you something I ain't never did. I'm telling you what I know to work. Cause I done it. I'm doing it. It be times where I know, especially I ain't making the money right now that I ain't gonna say that. I'm going to say, because I got to be careful with my words, as I am still progressing into my life purpose and it financially providing for me more than I ever could have imagined. There are days when I'm looking at my checking account and looking at this thing that I know is going to help me with my clients or give me better, something like whatever it is. I jump out there. I do. Who is that? Hey, how you doing? And I jump out there, y'all. And when I tell y'all, source come through for me every time. Every time you invest in yourself, I'm telling you, source is going to repay you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm telling you what I know. Let me tell y'all something. I left my medical job in December. Y'all know I'm transparent. My van note, it go to bees, child, around me. They love me. My van note is not cheap. I got a cargo van. Y'all know I was doing van life. Who is that? Hey, Tarot 333. How you doing, baby? My van note ain't cheap. I be so concerned. Man, am I gonna book enough clients to pay my van note, my insurance, my bill? All my bills every month come to about Probably about 17, 1800. When I tell y'all since December, every time I get worried, I'm telling y'all, every time I get concerned, I hear Source and my team say, didn't we come through last month? I'm like, yeah. So what makes you think we ain't gonna come through this month? And when I tell you, come through every time, just paid it, just paid my bills yesterday with money left over. I'm telling y'all what works. If you invest in your life purpose and invest in yourself, even if it's just watching a YouTube video of somebody that already do what you want to do, I'm telling you, I don't care what you call it, don't make me know, never mind if you call Source the peanut gallery. It's going to repay you in multitudes. I'm telling y'all, today, payday Friday, before you go buy the shoes that's on sale that you've been eyeing all week, right? Before you go buy the piece of furniture, the lazy boy that your boyfriend, your husband, been begging, before you do any of that, before you go buy the outfit that they only got one more in your size, before you do any of that, invest in yourself. One small thing. If your money funny, like I said, you find a way to invest in your life purpose. Find a way to invest in yourself today. Again, don't forget Monday, April 13th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I got some folks on here that ain't been on here in a while. I am channeling one person, one entity, one being that is on your spirit team. It is $11.11. Who that? Hey girl, hey Chris. On Monday, if you want to know who is on your spirit team, Monday, April 13th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be on my other channel live, Divine Karma's Love and Twin Flame Oracle, because that channel is monetized. You can pay the $11.11 on the super chat, but I also have a list of people that have already prepaid. You simply email me, said, hey, all you got to do is email me. My email is here, newearthmindset@gmail.com. New in you, Earth Mindset. Email me, Divine. I want to pay the $11.11 for Monday. Because whoever pre-book, I'm doing y'all first. As soon as I hit the live, I'm going through the pre-book list. Email me. Tell me your name, what your YouTube handle is, so I know it's you when you come on the live. I'll tell you the ways you can pay the $11.11. As soon as I get the payment, I'll put you on the list, baby. This is Monday. So many people ask for this. So I'm doing it. And again, after this one, we'll take a break. The next one, I'm going to channel a past life of yours. Whatever karma from that past life, messages from that past life that you need to know, that's going to be next. It's going to be the same thing. You can pay me on the super chat on the other channel, or you can pre-book. Pre-book people will be the first ones I do. So make sure if you pre-book with me, you on that live at 7:30 p.m. because I'm doing y'all first and I'm not going back. I'll be back. Okay, thank you, Moon. All right, so just throwing that out there. I told y'all I was gonna start doing stuff to help people out because everybody can't book a full session with me, and I told y'all I was gonna do it, and I'm doing it. So again, if you want to get on the pre-book list for Monday, it's Friday. I know folks got paid, so I put it on a Monday so everybody, can prepay on Friday or Saturday if they want to. All right, but if you want to know who on your spirit team, not only will I tell you who it is, I'm only doing one person per payment. If you want more than one, you'll have to pay another $11.11. But I'm gonna tell you, if it's a deity, if it's an ancestor, whoever. Thank you, beloved. Same to you, Ethereal. There go my yellow, one of my spirit guides, one of my spirit people. When yellow butterfly. That's how they know. That's their way of telling me they here. But I'll tell you, that's why I don't charge. Yeah, it is. Money is tough out here. So, yeah, I'll tell you who the entity is. It could be an ancestor. Yes, it does. It could be a deity. Not only will I tell you who it is, I'll give you a message from them, anything they need to know, anything you need to know from them, and how to access them. A lot of times when people book sessions with me for Akashic records and things of that nature, when somebody from their spirit team come in, they gonna tell me to tell them how to contact them, how to speak to them, how to interact with them. A lot of times it's mantras. A lot of times it could be crystals. I love you too, Ethereal. I love you too, soul sisters. Right back at you, baby. So I'll tell you that as well. So if you want to pre-book, you can. If not, you can pay on the Super Chat Monday. If y'all just want to hang out on Monday and see how it go, and then you like, I'm going to see how it go, and then I might do the past life one, feel free. You know I love to have y'all on the channel. Y'all my soul tribe. I keep telling y'all, I think we all, if you on here, I think we in a different timeline. I think all the craziness, I think all of us done skipped over that timeline, and we in the real new earth. But yeah, invest in yourself today, y'all. Yes, I don't know how. You don't know how what, Ethereal, to talk to Green Terror? Yeah, hers was the mantra. That mantra that I sent under the comment when you asked me how to interact with Green Terror. Yeah, that's how that mantra. Anytime you play that mantra, learn that mantra. I know that mantra. I sing the mantra. Tade, tu tade, today. So yes. I know her mantra by heart, baby. So anytime you listen to her mantra, sing her mantra, learn her mantra, she will show up for you, Ethereal. That is definitely one of your, and if some of y'all, I done told y'all who on your spirit team from being on the channel messages, because sometimes they just pop up. So I'm going to request that it be a different one. I don't want you to pay $11.11 for, and I done already told you somebody on your spirit team. I'm definitely going to request who else is on your spirit team. Tapping my soul. Yes, ma'am. I'm a firm believer, y'all. Let me tell you something when it comes to your soul. How can you move forward in this matrix and clear karmic debt and overstand cycles that you brought from a past life that need to clear so you can move forward? How can you not want to know, one, who on your spirit team that's helping you so you can interact with them? That's what they're there for. And two, not know about your past lives and any karmic debt that you brought here with you. How do you not want to know these things? You need to know these things. And yes, I know folks talking about witchcraft and all this craziness. I don't give a damn what you call it. You can call it the dancing shindig. I don't give a damn. But understand something. Child, I wants to know what karmic debt I need to clear up. I want to know my life purpose. I want to know. I have too many to count. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. I want to know all that so I can fulfill my prophecy. So I don't care what folks say. I got these gifts for a reason, and ain't nobody finna convince me that Source gave me these gifts and that because I have them, something wrong with me. You can kiss my, excuse my French, but you can't. And to be honest, everybody came with these gifts. I'm not special like that. I mean, I'm special in my own right with Source because there's only one me. Everybody came here with all this I got. You got it too. Between school, religion, traditions. If you say that you going to hell and all this extraness, stuff they didn't lie about in the history books, between all of that, it got erased. No, I won't say erased. It got dimmed down. And baby, my job, I won't even say my job, but what I'm here to do is help raise the vibration of the planet and help folks tap in to get back to this, today God and God itself. That's what I'm here to do, baby. And I be damn, ain't nobody gonna stop me from fulfilling this prophecy. You hear me? Nobody. It's helpful because something is like a puzzle piece and you just missing key elements that you didn't know you needed. You better believe it, Chris. You missing stuff you ain't even know. Wondering why you keep going in the cycle. Prime example. The women in my family. Y'all, I told y'all, I be transparent with y'all because I know it don't just be me. The divine feminine on my mom's side. I have never, nobody in my whole family seen, none of my sisters, aunts, nobody, including my mama, be in a healthy relationship. It's always been toxic. You understand? Visions, yep. Gives you peace. It does. It does. So as it should, that cycle got passed on to me, where I've been in nothing but toxic relationships. Because all the divine feminine on my mama's side, that's all they knew. Literally, my daddy's mama was the same, my mama's mama and her mama. And I sat there one day, when I tell you my spirit team spelled that shit out for me, like, I said, wait, what? Yeah, it's been handed down. Look over your life. All the divine femmes in your family. You ain't never seen what a healthy relationship look like, and every relationship you've been in, divine, been toxic. I said, oh, we got to take care of this. I said, what I need to do? Sat down. They said, go. I was at my mama's house at the time. I went in there because I didn't grow up with my grandparents. I think my dad's mom transitioned when I was like 10, 11. I ain't know nothing about them people. I said, Mama, I need the full names of my grandmothers. She said, y'all, my mama or you? I said, both, on both sides. Got their names, baby. When I got back home, Spirit said, get a piece of paper out, close your eyes. We gonna give you the ritual to break this cycle. You finna have a conversation with with your grandmothers. You gonna summons them, and you finna break this cycle. What you think? Wrote that thing out, got my stuff out, did my protection ritual, because I don't do nothing without doing protection first. Jumped into that thing, summoned my grandmothers. They showed up. We had a full conversation. I told them I need this cycle to be ended. I need it to be ended right now because I will not take that cycle with me. They told me, we glad you came because we all had to reincarnate. But now that you have came, you have helped us because this released some of our karma on our journey that we on now. Y'all, this ain't no joke. This real I tell you. And hey, Mama English, and anybody that's got, I posted this ritual I just said about the divine feminines in my family and breaking this cycle of these unhealthy relationships with men. Oh, it's on my website. You can buy it. I think it's like $4.44. You can buy it. It'll tell you everything you need for it. Everything to say. It walks you through it step by step, including a mini protection ritual to get you started so you can protect yourself. I'm telling y'all. And if you doing it for poverty, if you already do rituals and stuff like that, you can get that PDF and switch it from toxic relationships to generations of lack mindset and poverty. If you know what you're doing. I'm telling y'all, because my guides told me, put this on your website. And they told me you're going to do more rituals and spells to help people break cycles and cycles of generational mindsets to be done. Because it's time. And I'm going to. And that's the first one I did. And like I said, I ain't putting a whole bunch of money out there. I think I want to say $4.44. It ain't much. Y'all, you gotta know. You gotta know where your soul been. There is no such thing as DEATH. It's not. We are pure energy, which means our souls have always been somewhere, and they will always be somewhere. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, baby, only transferred. You need to know your past, who on your spirit team, who in charge of what on your spirit team. Sorry, y'all. Because a lot of times, you got a spirit team in charge of your finances. You got a spirit team in charge of love. You need to know who to talk to about what. How can I don't know? I no longer can understand why people go through life in this box of religion, and you don't want to know why you came here, what your soul contract is, what the hell you supposed to be doing while you here, so you ain't gotta come back. That's what your deja vu is. When you start having a lot of deja vus, beloved, oh, that's like the universe telling you, hey, we done did this shit too many times. We need to get this together because we don't want to do this again. How can you not know? Karma, you need to clear. How can you not want to know these things? Because let me tell you something, and I said this last night on live. Yeah, it do. And I said this last night on the live. Religion was created by man. Yeshua did not create religion. Did not. Yeshua is responsible for Christ consciousness, his energy that lives in all of us. He did not create religion. And if you, what they say is a saying, religion didn't put more people in the grave than weapons. Baby, let me tell you something. You better get out that box. And I'm not dogging you. I read the Bible from cover to cover, baby. And let me tell you, that's the other thing I don't understand. Because people that called, like I said, Yeshua ain't never claimed to be no Christian. That wasn't him. That was man that did that. And he never did. That was never him. He said, ye are gods. Y'all can do everything I can do and more. But that's the other thing I don't understand. It's a lot of Christians ain't never read the Bible from cover to cover. Because if you did, you gonna have, like I did, a gazillion damn questions. Wait a minute. If wasn't nobody here when Cain and Abel, where these other people come from? Because y'all just said in the first book. What you say? I'm sorry. Right? I'm confused. I'm sorry. So you telling me that who y'all call God said to murder women, babies, and children? I'm sorry. That shit don't make no sense to me. Excuse me. You mean to tell me that who y'all call God told brown people to obey your slave master? Yeah. I got too many questions. And they couldn't answer. Absolutely could not answer them. Oh, that's the Old Testament. Nope, slavery in the New Testament too. Stop playing with me. Yes. And people wonder why they keep going to news. Baby, you are allergic to being in a box. And you're going to have a reaction every time. You gonna have a reaction every time. You are supposed to be free. And freedom is not, if you don't do this, you go into some place called hell with fire. That's not freedom. That's manipulation. All day long. Now, I'm not saying it's not good lessons in the Bible, because it is. Yeshua has some very good lessons, and I love Yeshua's lessons. I do. I take them with me. But you're not putting me in no box. I take all of what they say are religions and take pieces that resonate with me, that ain't gonna put me in a box. And I take that, baby, I am my religion. Me, myself, and I is my damn religion with source. And when I say I, it's EYE, which is my third eye, which is connected to the divine. So that is my religion. That's it, that's all. My family talking about, you a devil worshiper? How? I believe in source. I believe there's a higher presence. Of course. I couldn't be here no other way. But you ain't finna tell me it's the one they didn't put in this book talking about I need to obey a slave master. No, that ain't that. I don't know nothing about that. That don't resonate with my soul. I'm sorry. And you get to talking about the Christian Crusades, running around here murdering people that don't believe what you believe. Do you actually think Yeshua would be okay with that? No, on no day. That's why they wanted to unalive him, because they know he wasn't going. Y'all think y'all finna create a religion in my name and then run around killing people in my name? They know Yeshua wasn't gonna go for that shit. It sure do. It start with self, baby. It sure do. I tell folks, if religion has made you a better person, then good for you. But don't stop there. I know I grew up in a Christian home, so I know what it's like. But don't stop there. You take what resonates and you keep it pushing. You know why these clowns is doing all this and in some kind of control? We put them there. And I'm not talking about an election, because baby, elections don't exist. That's for entertainment purposes only. There is no one sitting no damn where counting no votes, and the president ain't never ran this country. Never. The president is owned and paid for. And if you don't do what the elite, aka your Rothschilds, aka the black I forgot the name of the families run the president. And anytime they don't, you gonna be out of here. So when I say, don't let that stop, don't let religion be don't let that be the end all be all. I'm telling you, because you'll be in the box, and baby, you coming back here. You coming back here. This I can promise you. You gonna come back through earth. You gonna come back through this piece again. And your soul gonna be like, God damn, why you didn't listen? I tried to told you. I tried to told you. Me, myself, and I. Yes, honey. But yeah, you ain't finna convince me that this individual y'all call God did all. And no, bruh. You ain't finna convince me. God said to kill folks. Yeah, that's how we got here. They were able to do what they do and take control of this planet and put us in this matrix and this craziness because we divided. That's why they created religion. Because if I can convince you, because I call it source and you call it Allah, that one of us is wrong, we gonna stay divided. And that's how they was able and still able to do what they do on this planet. That's how. That's exactly how. Once we stop doing that, once we stop being divided, that's the thing with them. People think that the government, all them families and all, that they get along. They don't always get along. But when they have a common goal, like controlling the masses, they put their differences aside so they can reach the goal. If we do that, these people will be gone in 2 seconds. They'll be gone in 2 seconds, y'all. There'll be peace on our planet. There'll be freedom. If we did that, it'll be down to the point you can travel to any country you want to and don't need no piece of paper. Don't need no visa, don't need no passport, nothing. Freedom. Can you even imagine a world like that? Can you even imagine this earth being like that? But as long as we keep arguing over religion, 444 on them plates. Hey, guides and angels. As long as we keep arguing and stay divided, they're going to keep running this. But y'all can stay here on this planet if you want to. While they running it. I'm going to stay on over here in the new earth. But we don't got their problems. I move in and out this matrix and use it for what I need to use it for. And then I'm out. Back to the astral plane. So, that's what I got for y'all. I hope everybody have a good Friday. We'll probably do about a half another lap. I gotta work this evening. And go fix me a smoothie. Do not forget, Monday, April 13th, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be on my other channel. Right? Channeling Who's on Your Spirit Team. $11.11 on the super chat. Or you can email me and tell me you want to pre-book with your $11.11. Everybody that's pre-booked, you'll be first to get done on the live. I'll tell you who on your spirit team, how to deal with them, how to contact them, any messages they got. That's going to be Monday on my other channel, Divine Karma's Love and Twin Flame Oracle. If you want to prepay, all you got to do is email me and we'll take care of it. All right? I'm going to finish this last lap. Are you channeling tomorrow? I sure am. We will be on here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that don't cost nothing. We do that every weekend if I'm not at work. And we will get channel messages from your loved ones. Mañana. We will be here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, yes, Mama English. All right, we'll be there. All right. Chris, said Christina. The sun's bright. Yes, I will be there. I work tomorrow, but I don't work, I think, till like 4 o'clock. So I might do a little something tonight. See how I'm feeling when I get off. So we'll see. Everybody, go invest in yourself today. 50 cents, $1, whatever your life purpose is, invest in yourself today. Because when you invest in you, you investing in source, in the agreement that y'all made before you came here to do what you're supposed to be doing. I love y'all to the moon and back. Yes, Mama English. And thank you again for that list, because I'm sure going to use it. And I'll catch up with y'all soon. Be safe out there. Be protected. Man. And know your spirit team always got your back, baby. That's why we going to find out who on your team. So you know who to talk to, all right? I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Peace.